Hey, so for those of you out there that you still don't know me and that are new members in the group, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Tjasa Marin, and I am a medicine woman, mentor, and counselor. And just thank you for joining, for following and getting to know my work. And I'm just happy that you are joining me in this journey when we will grow together. And explore different things together. So today I decided that I'm just gonna go and do everything intuitively, everything as it will be guided. And yes, first I would like to talk about the month of September and how everything started. The first week was kind of intense for everyone, of course, that are really sensitive. They could really feel heavy, dense energies, things really opening up, and yeah, they were high. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. The month of September for sure is gonna initiate us in one way or another. For me, I already had an initiation. I had a motorbike accident. It was nothing horrible. But it for sure was a message, and it brought me a lot of messages on so many different layers and areas of my life. So first of all, I would really like you to just take some moments and connect with yourself. I would like you to listen to me and in the moment as well reflect on everything that I'm saying. Look into those things, how things are going on for you. Today I decided that I'm going to talk about divine perfection and how, for example, sometimes that we are initiated, we could be angry at the universe, like why this is going on, why this is happening to me, how did I deserve that, or something like that. But just know that even if what you are facing is hard from your perspective, know that everything is divinely orchestrated and everything is as it should be. And sometimes with, for example, even the accident that I had, you remember things from the past. You look into the things that you were maybe didn't have time because you had so many other things to do, or maybe you were avoiding it, etc., etc. So just be aware that everything is perfect, divinely perfect, and that it's part of God's plan, divine plan, and that this plan is tailored especially for you, for your soul, for you to grow, so you will be able to really step on the path of your mission and of your purpose. So with divine perfection, I would like also to talk about perfection and how we ourselves and how society expects from us all these different things, what we are going to do. So there is a lot of expectation, there could be a lot of pressure that you feel or pressure that you are putting on yourself, and you could be really strict to yourself. So just allow yourself to look into those aspects of yourself, are you expecting a lot from yourself? Are you having like these high standards? Are you putting pressure on yourself? Are you being too strict to yourself? And on the other hand, are you being loving and kind and compassionate to yourself and with everything that is going on for you? And I'm mentioning all of that because, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, in the beginning of this month, a lot of things from again were opening up from our childhood, but I'm going to be more specific what exactly was opening up, and this is especially the part that you maybe didn't feel that oh, Maya is saying that is so true for her right now. Yeah, thank you for sharing. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, so what is going on a collective level right now is that things from the childhood our childhoods are opening up. Of course, different aspects of it, but in order for us to grow and to learn new things, it is necessary to look into our shadow. So I would like you to really look into what is there that you are not accepting with yourself because of your past, because what of the things that happened maybe in your childhood, maybe in your life, and maybe both. But I would like to go even deeper. Where, and be honest with yourself, where are you maybe hating yourself? Or even if you are not hating yourself now, where you hated yourself as a kid, as a teenager, and look into that parts. So where you hated yourself, where you didn't feel important, where you maybe felt, I don't know, ugly, like different ways of not accepting yourself. But I would really like you to look into those maybe agreements that you made from that, or not just agreements, like beliefs that were made from that wounds, and how you decided to see things because of that. So you maybe felt left out, or you maybe felt unimportant. So I really want you to look into those layers. How is this maybe still affecting you here and now, and how is this blocking your abundance? So I would really like you to look into all that, to be brutally honest with yourself, and to seek the truth, to look into your shadow. And I'm gonna say here also, and I'm gonna be a little bit extreme, but it's also the year of extremes. Where did you maybe curse yourself? So where were you really, really hard on yourself because things were not going the way you imagined them to go, or were expected from you, how you will be, what you will do, etc., etc. And from that, with feeling that pain, with feeling this unacceptance, how you maybe then treated yourself in a really negative way. So I would really like you to look into your negative mind, negative thinking, because this is what is gonna be going on and coming up in this month of September, I would like to show you also the picture from this year's guide. So you can see these black circles around the mind, and how much you are then just able to face all these negative beliefs that you have about yourself, about other people, about society, about life. And this is all of this is actually what is then blocking your abundance, blocking because you've created those beliefs from your fears, from being hurt. So you can see also on this picture how all these shadow parts are clearing out of your heart, all these wounds, how they are healing all this pain, sadness, disappointment, and whatever is going on for you there. So really be aware of your thoughts this month. Really allow yourself to see where you're maybe judging yourself, where you're judging others. What I would also like to ask you is, are you comparing yourself this month more than normally? Are you comparing your life to other people's life? So just allow yourself to look into you comparing yourself with others, and you comparing your life to others, and maybe trying to be part of something and be still accepted from this wounded inner child. So I really encourage you and support you in being more kind and compassionate and loving with yourself, and really rewrite those old beliefs that you have about yourself. And what I already mentioned, I don't want to repeat myself over and over again. The message that I also got was, it is okay if everything is not as you imagined. So it is okay if things are going into other direction where you wanted them to go. So I really want you to look into ego self, this part of you that is trying to protect you because of all these bad experiences from your past, but you are acting from fear, and with that you are blocking yourself, and you are blocking yourself in really being in energy of love, and really opening to new opportunities and to the change that is occurring right now on earth. So really allow yourself to stay open in your heart, because when we are open, when we are not fighting, what we are feeling, I'm going to mention here, you all have heard that before, fight or flight mode. So many people, how they react to what they are experiencing, how they react to what they are seeing, what they are feeling, they are fighting it, they are trying to fight the truth, they are trying to fight what they see, what they are experiencing. They are trying to adjust it, change themselves, change other people. But this is and life itself, but it's not coming from love towards themselves, but it's coming from this judgment of themselves, that they are not good enough, that they are not worthy enough, etc., etc. So one way of reacting on that is fighting, and the other way that it's really common as well is flight. So what actually means flight? So that means that you just disconnect yourself from that you just distract yourself with other things, that with your work, with, I don't know, like going out, buying new things, and just trying to fill that wound with things, experience, new experiences, people, food, drugs, alcohol. We can do that in so many different ways. So that for sure is not supporting you, and it's not an act of love. So that's why it is really important to stay open with whatever is going on, and just being a witness and accepting the truth, accepting whatever is steaming up to the surface. Another message that I got for today, you could see, like, I would like to just finish with the picture. You can see that everything is gonna be balancing on the masculine and feminine side. All the wounds connected with that. Of course, if we go back, that goes to your mother and to your father, but of course also your masculine and feminine energy inside of you. So it is really time for you to let go all these past things that you are still holding inside, and you are just attached to them because they feel familiar. So sometimes for many people it's easier to just be in the same cycle, in the same circle over and over again, than to just, and of course out of fear, than to just do things differently and step out of their comfort zone. So yesterday it was also 9/9 portal, and you have the chance now to really decide with this portal which things you really want to let go from your life, what you really want to end, and what you really on the other side want to invite in your life. 9 is also a number of miracles, and also it is the best numerology. In numerology, is the best number, and it's also the number of great mystery. And what I mean by that, for example, also on this picture on the cover, you have 2 spirals, and I mentioned that we could be going just over and over again in the same circle, or we can go we can step up, and we can see those experiences and things that we are experiencing, facing also from different perspectives. So we can go up the spiral or down the spiral. So also when we are looking into our shadow, what will be going on a lot for many of you out there in this month, it is important to know also that sometimes we have to go some steps back in order for us to go steps forward as well. So we have to also face some things from the past, because all the memories, everything that is opening up, everything that is coming up to the surface, it is coming up to the surface for a reason. So just allow yourself to feel, to face, to see, allow yourself to be seen by yourself. Of course, share it with your friends, someone that will not judge you, that will support you in the process, and just allow yourself to breathe it through and let it go, of course, when you will be ready. And the most important part of all this is also to let go. And what was the message to share today here is to let go of guilt, shame, and also to really forgive yourself for all the moments that you were destructive to yourself, that you were not nice to yourself and to your body, that you were not treating yourself nicely in any shape or form. So let me just see. I was talking about number 9. So with every soul, we also have specific lesson that this karmic lesson that this soul decided to go through in a specific lifetime. So it is normal that you could feel like that things are repeating for you, and that doesn't mean that you didn't do anything, that you are still on the same spot, but allow yourself, no matter what is going on for you, to see things from different perspectives, to be really present, grounded, aware of what is going on, to recognize what is going on, because you know that this happened so many times before, and to really rewrite it. And if you don't have energy for that, to just remove yourself from the situation, to give yourself a necessary rest, to do things that will refill you, fill you up, so you will charge your batteries, and that you will be able then to rewrite those experiences. So be aware that with those specific karmic lessons, karmic goals that we set for ourselves, there is so many different layers that we have to learn with that, so many different perspectives of that experiences, because these are the most important wounds, and of course samskaras, connected wounds from other lifetimes that are still affecting us in the moment here and now. So 999 portal also really allows you to step out of this karmic cycle. But in order to be able to do that, you have to do the work. You have to see and go through those experiences in many different ways. Most of the times you also meet many different people that are also giving you and showing you the same things, but in a different way. So it is also important to see those experiences from both extremes, from both aspects, not just from your side, but also from the side of other person that is involved in whatever you are experiencing. So be aware what you are supported right now. Really, if you have time, write down on a piece of paper what is there that you want to let go. What is there that is really frustrating for you because it is happening over and over again, and not just frustrating, why are you maybe so angry at yourself? And another thing that I got a message to share today is my guides wanted me to talk about joy and happiness, and also how, for example, we are not allowing ourselves while we are working to also enjoy in that process. We are maybe enjoying the process of planning things, but then we can, exactly because of what I was explaining in the beginning, because of the things, beliefs that we still have from our childhood, we can then put so much pressure and have so much expectations that we then end up just torturing ourselves and not and just then experiencing whatever we are doing just as work. So now is really supported for every one of us to really plant some seeds to enjoy in this process, and not that we are just in these two extremes. On one hand, we are just working, and on the other hand, we maybe have like this 5 minutes of joy and happiness that we allow ourselves as well, because we have all these beliefs when we deserve to be to enjoy ourselves, when we deserve to be happy and joyous. So I really want you to look in those beliefs about happiness and joy, what you deserve and what you don't deserve. Are you worthy or are you not worthy? And when are you worthy? Because you are always worthy. There is no conditioning with that. It is just what you believe, and maybe also the beliefs that you took on from your family, from society. So just allow yourself to really look into that. And here as well, for example, you have people that they are enjoying in what they do, but they still until now they were still doing it in a really defensive way, like putting all the boundaries and everything, so anyone is not gonna enter in their sacred space. So right now we are really supported to rewrite there and that and change all of that. So really see, as I mentioned many times also before, what really matters for us, what we really want to do, and just feel, see, and follow our inner guidance. So with that being said, and with everything that I was mentioning that is going on a collective level, I got also the affirmation that I want to put out, and what you can repeat for yourself is, I'm going to do in every moment the best that I can according to the circumstances and how I feel. So what I mean with that, no matter what, be always true to yourself. Not that because of circumstances you then suppress yourself because of, for example, something happened for someone that is close to you, and because of that you think that there is no space for you and that there is no space for you to exist, that you are not important, that what they are experiencing is more important. So just what I mentioned also in my previous Facebook Live when I was talking about family and about our ancestors, just be equal in every relationship that you have. Treat yourself equally. See where you're not treating yourself equally, where, for example, you're putting yourself in a superior position or inferior position. Because whenever we are putting ourselves in a superior position is also because we feel unworthy and we need to prove ourselves or other people that we are good enough. So with everything that I'm saying, what actually matters is to just know who you are, what you want to do, discover that. And even if you don't know what it is, just allow yourself to explore that. And when you know what it is, to follow it. So I would also like you to look into the things where in your life you maybe felt that you had more opportunities, or it was said to you that you have more opportunities than other people, and because of that, because you wanted to be part of your group, you maybe suppressed yourself, suppressed your energy, and you just didn't allow yourself to shine. So just to repeat one more time, when and where in your life were you told by your family, by your friends, or you got the feeling like, oh, you are having this, and I'm not having that, and that's why your life is so easier. So when, for example, your experiences were compared to other people's experiences and just were more or less important, because whatever we are experiencing is important for us. And one of the things, for example, on earth, for many people, that they are in the poverty consciousness, that they are experiencing lack. They, for example, everything is going on for them around money. So if other people have money, for example, for them that means that they don't have problems. But we can have so many different lessons, and no lesson is more important than other. No role is more important than other. So we are equally important, and our pets are equally important. So don't try to be somebody and someone that you are not. I also already mentioned attachment today, and what is going on and coming up for many people as well is dependency and codependency to other people, to in relationships that they are having. And what I would like to say here is that just know that if you think that you need somebody else in order to be successful, in order to do whatever, to be loving, or just whatever belief you have there. So for example, you need somebody else in order to feel safe, or in order to be happy, or in order, like I said, to be successful. You have so many options. Until that time, you will be depending on that person. So it's really important to know that these people are just reflecting things for you, and that you have all these things already inside. So just allow yourself to see that, and accept yourself also through other people. See yourself through other people. Let me see if there is something else. If you have maybe any questions, feel free to just put it in the comments, or if you want to share that there is something that is going on for you, and you have any questions with that situation, feel free to put it in the comment, and I'm gonna answer it in this Facebook Live, or in the upcoming Facebook Live next week, also on Thursday. So I think that's it for today, and I started with divine perfection, and I'm also gonna finish with this. Know that everything that is going on is divinely perfect, is happening for a reason, and just open yourself in your heart, and when you will be ready, you will get the answers you need, the answers you seek, in order to understand this situation from a higher perspective, for you to see the bigger picture. So that's it for today. I wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful Friday, and just the rest of the week. Bye.